Desana, in the context of Buddhism, refers to preaching or exposition of the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha. It involves the verbal communication of spiritual principles, doctrines, and insights to a group of listeners or disciples. Here's a deeper exploration of Desana, transmission of Dharma. Desana plays a crucial role in transmitting the teachings of the Buddha from one generation to another. It serves as a means of passing down spiritual wisdom, ethical guidelines, and practical instructions for leading a wholesome life. Exposition of truth. During Desana, a skilled teacher or monk expounds upon the fundamental truths of Buddhism, such as the Four Noble Truths, the Noble Eightfold Path, and the law of dependent origination. Through clear and insightful exposition, listeners gain a deeper understanding of these profound concepts, instruction and guidance. Desana provides spiritual instruction and guidance to practitioners on their journey towards enlightenment. Teachers offer practical advice on how to cultivate wholesome qualities, overcome obstacles, and develop insight into the nature of reality, inspiration and motivation. Desana serves as a source of inspiration and motivation for spiritual practice through compelling stories, parables, and examples drawn from the lives of enlightened beings and virtuous practitioners. Listeners are encouraged to persevere on the path, despite challenges and setbacks. Community gathering. Desana often takes place within the context of a spiritual community, such as a monastery, temple, or meditation center. It serves as a communal gathering where practitioners come together to listen to the Dharma, share insights, and strengthen their commitment to the path. Personal reflection and contemplation. Desana encourages personal reflection and contemplation among listeners. After receiving teachings, practitioners are encouraged to reflect on the insights gained, apply them to their own lives, and deepen their understanding through meditation and introspection. Integration into daily life. Desana emphasizes the practical application of Buddhist teachings in everyday life. Teachers offer guidance on how to incorporate mindfulness, compassion, ethical conduct, and other spiritual virtues into one's thoughts, words, and actions. The teaching methods in Buddhism include Pugaladhithana Desana, often translated as exposition in terms of persons, is a teaching method in Buddhism that focuses on understanding spiritual principles and truths through the lens of individual persons or beings. Pugaladhithana Desana recognizes the importance of individual differences and personal experiences in the spiritual journey. Instead of presenting teachings in abstract or general terms, it tailors instruction to resonate with the unique backgrounds, inclinations, and aspiration of individual practitioners. Pugaladhithana Desana humanizes the Dharma by relating spiritual principles to the lived experiences and characteristics of specific individuals. By presenting teachings in the context of personal stories, biographies, and anecdotes, it makes the Dharma more relatable and accessible to practitioners. Pugaladhithana Desana often draws inspiration from enlightened beings, virtuous practitioners, and spiritual mentors who embody the qualities and virtues expounded in the teachings. By highlighting the exemplary lives and qualities of these individuals, it provides role models and guides for practitioners to emulate on their spiritual path. Pugaladhithana Desana encourages practitioners to develop empathy and compassion by understanding the perspectives, struggles, and aspiration of others. By exploring the diverse experiences and motivations of different individuals, it fosters a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness and shared humanity of all beings. Pugaladhithana Desana aims to facilitate personal transformation and growth by inspiring practitioners to cultivate wholesome qualities and overcome unwholesome tendencies. By presenting teachings in terms of individual persons, it encourages practitioners to reflect on their own strengths and weaknesses and aspire towards spiritual development. Bhagavad-Gita offers practical guidance and advice for navigating the challenges and opportunities encountered on the spiritual path, by illustrating how various individuals have overcome obstacles, cultivated virtues, and realized insights. It provides actionable steps and strategies for personal transformation and awakening. Bhagavad-Gita fosters a sense of community and interconnectedness among practitioners by highlighting the shared experiences and aspiration of individuals on the spiritual journey. By recognizing the diversity of paths and perspectives within the spiritual community, it encourages mutual support, understanding, and collaboration. Dhammadhita, translated as exposition in terms of ideas, is a teaching method in Buddhism that focuses on elucidating spiritual principles and truths through conceptual frameworks, philosophical analysis, and theoretical exploration. Dhammadhita emphasizes the importance of developing a clear and comprehensive understanding of key concepts and principles in Buddhist philosophy. It explores the meaning, significance, and implications of fundamental ideas such as the Four Noble Truths, dependent origination, and the three marks of existence. Dhammadhita engages in philosophical inquiry and critical analysis to deepen insight into the nature of reality, the workings of the mind, and the path to liberation. It examines questions related to ontology, epistemology, ethics, and metaphysics, drawing on the rich intellectual tradition of Buddhism. Dhammadhita involves theoretical exploration of doctrinal teachings, doctrinal classifications, and doctrinal debates within Buddhist scholarship. It delves into the diverse interpretations and perspectives offered by different Buddhist schools and traditions, seeking to uncover underlying principles and insights. Dhammadhita contextualizes teachings within broader philosophical and cultural contexts, examining how Buddhist ideas intersect with other intellectual traditions and worldviews. It explores the historical development of Buddhist thought, the influence of cultural factors on doctrinal formulations, and the dialogue between Buddhism and other philosophical systems. Dhammadhita upholds intellectual rigor and scholarly precision in the analysis and exposition of Buddhist ideas. It employs logical reasoning, textual analysis, and comparative study to elucidate the meaning and implications of doctrinal teachings, ensuring clarity and coherence in the presentation of complex philosophical concepts. While Dhammadhita emphasizes theoretical exploration and intellectual inquiry, it also emphasizes the integration of philosophical understanding with practical spiritual practice. It recognizes that conceptual insight must be complemented by experiential realization through meditation, ethical conduct, and the cultivation of wisdom. Dhammadhita adopts a pedagogical approach that is conducive to deepening understanding and fostering critical thinking skills among students and practitioners. It encourages active engagement with doctrinal teachings, encourages questioning and inquiry, and fosters a spirit of open-mindedness and receptivity to new ideas. Samatidesana, often translated as conventional teaching or conventional exposition, refers to the aspect of Buddhist instruction that deals with conventional truths or conventional realities. In Buddhism, conventional truths samuti satcha refer to the everyday realities that are valid and functional within conventional or mundane contexts. These truths include aspects of the world that are commonly understood and accepted by ordinary people, such as physical objects, social conventions, and worldly norms. Samatidesana involves teaching and discussing subjects related to worldly knowledge, including various fields of study such as science, history, ethics, and social sciences. It may also encompass practical advice, for living a harmonious and successful life in society, including guidelines for ethical conduct, interpersonal relationships, and social responsibilities. Samadhi Desana takes into account the cultural and social context in which the teachings are being imparted. It acknowledges the diversity of human experience and the different cultural frameworks through which individuals interpret and understand the world. Teachers use skillful means, upaya, to convey the Dharma in a way that is accessible and relevant to their audience. This may involve using analogies, metaphors, and examples from everyday life to illustrate spiritual principles and moral values. While Samadhi Desana primarily deals with conventional truths, it is often integrated with teachings on ultimate truth, Paramartha Satya, which pertains to the ultimate nature of reality, as perceived through insight and wisdom. By relating conventional teachings to ultimate truths, practitioners are guided towards a deeper understanding of reality and the path to liberation. Samadhi Desana often includes practical guidance on ethical behavior and virtuous conduct in daily life. Teachers emphasize the importance of cultivating moral virtues such as generosity, kindness, honesty, and compassion, which contribute to individual well-being and social harmony. Samadhi Desana is adaptable to different cultural, social, and historical contexts. Teachers may tailor their teachings to address the specific needs and concerns of their audience, taking into account factors such as language, cultural norms, and societal challenges. While conventional teachings provide a practical framework for navigating the world and living a meaningful life, they also serve as a foundation for understanding ultimate truths. By developing wisdom and insight, practitioners can penetrate the conventional facade of reality and realize the deeper truths of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. Paramartha Desana, often translated as absolute teaching or ultimate exposition, refers to the aspect of Buddhist instruction that deals with ultimate truths or ultimate realities. In Buddhism, ultimate truths, Paramartha Satya, refer to the ultimate nature of reality, as perceived through direct insight and wisdom. These truths transcend conventional understanding and reveal the fundamental nature of existence. Paramartha Desana revolves around the contemplation and realization of the three characteristics of existence: impermanence anicca, suffering dukkha, and non-self anatta. These characteristics are considered to be inherent qualities of all phenomena and form the basis of insight meditation vipassana. Paramartha Desana elucidates the Four Noble Truths, Jatari Ariya Satchani, which are the foundational teachings of Buddhism. These truths include the recognition of suffering, the cause of suffering, the cessation of suffering, and the path leading to the cessation of suffering. Paramartha Desana explores these truths in depth, revealing their profound implications for understanding and transcending the cycle of birth and death. Samsara. Paramartha Desana expounds upon the law of dependent origination, Paticcasamuppada, which describes the interdependent nature of phenomena and the arising and cessation of suffering. This teaching elucidates the chain of causation that perpetuates the cycle of samsara and points towards the possibility of liberation through the cessation of ignorance and craving. Paramartha Desana explores the three marks of existence tilokkhana, namely impermanence anicca, suffering dukkha, and non-self anatta. These marks are inherent qualities of all conditioned phenomena and serve as a framework for understanding the nature of reality and the path to liberation. Paramartha Desana emphasizes the practice of insight meditation vipassana, which involves the direct contemplation and realization of ultimate truths through mindfulness and clear comprehension. Practitioners cultivate insight into the impermanent, unsatisfactory, and non-self nature of phenomena, leading to the development of wisdom and liberation. Paramartha Desana encourages practitioners to go beyond intellectual understanding and directly experience the ultimate truths. Through personal insight and realization, this experiential understanding transcends conceptual thinking and leads to profound transformation and liberation. Paramartha Desana elucidates the goal of liberation, Nibbana, which is the ultimate aim of Buddhist practice. Liberation entails the complete cessation of suffering and the realization of unconditioned peace and freedom from the cycle of birth and death.